Hello, I am back again. Sorry for these awkward jump cuts. I had to go do something. I also apologize for this terrible lighting. I am obviously not very good with video. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, this is the reverse bucket list, and I rushed to finish it. I actually only finished it a couple of days ago, so overall I'm not very proud of it, though it was a really cool concept. And here was my tracker for the habit tracker for January, and then memories, which I'm really proud of this. It looks really nice. And then calligraphers on Instagram. This was a blog post. It's called, it's like 20 calligraphers on Instagram calligraphers under 5K or something like that. And then just random doodles, blog post planning. And then dailies, and February. And this is just the February monthly spread. Here is tracker, memories, dailies, and then it was sometime around January or February where I stopped making daily spreads for the weekend. I just continued off of using Fridays for tasks, but not for events. And here's the second feature log because the first one only went up to February. And then dailies. Oh, is this? Yeah, so this was the very first Friday daily, where it says and the weekend. So it's basically like a weekend daily spread where it's Friday plus all the stuff that I need to do and like all events for the weekend. Currently inked because this is around the time when my Goulet stuff arrived, stuff from Goulet pens. I made a blog post about what I got from Goulet pens, and that included a bunch of fountain pens. Here's just doodles with fountain pens. New York trip, because I'm going to New York over the summer. Just, this was some notes for Spanish class. This was for, I think that was President's Day weekend. Once again, I am back. My camera died, so I had to let it charge for a bit. And I want to apologize for my terrible lighting and just, in general, terrible filming skills. Anyway, so, yeah, this was break work for President's Day break. And what I wanted to mention was, what did I want to mention? I don't think I wanted to mention anything. Anyway, what's going on? I don't know what this header is. I don't understand it. This is another one of those weekend spreads, or, no, that was just during break. That was my daily spread. Here, doodles. Blog redesign. I was gonna make a new banner, too, and a new header, but I just made a new profile picture and logo instead, which, yeah, I posted on my Instagram, and you might have noticed it on my blog itself. And this is when I got my two Tombow dual brush pens, and this was something I made using the Tombows, and I really like that, actually, even though I didn't plan it out at all. Here's dailies, and you can see that weekend spread. Stationery storage ideas, because I'm trying to clean out my room, like I've mentioned many times before. So one of the biggest problems is storing my stationery and craft supplies. Dailies, March's monthly spread. This is really pretty. Oh, and February, one thing I want to mention was, so of course I changed that to the miscellaneous thing, as I did many months previously, and I also started this new goals section, where I just want to, or was it, wait, January? No, it's January I started it. It's a new goals section where just one big thing I want to focus on throughout the month. So in January it was get back into bullet journaling and habits, because I kind of really slacked off with them in November and December. Here's habits again. And here it was study, because yeah, AP exams are coming up. I'm only taking one, which is a big, very important test for Americans in high school. And also finals are coming up in a couple of weeks, so like a month and a half. Here's tracker, memories. I really like this. I think this is really pretty. Dailies, spring break. Just the stuff I want to do during spring break. Dailies. You see I had a lot of stuff, and I actually did every single thing. I'm so proud of myself for that. I don't think it's very uncommon for me to actually do everything in my daily task list. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself for that. This was my spread for moving into my third bullet journal. I actually posted a picture of that in my April setup. Speech notes for I didn't want to use note cards for a speech I was doing in English class, so I just did it in my Bujo instead. That was my 1 year Our Journey in Journals and calligraphy anniversary. It was a logo I was doing. Yeah, this is really pretty. I like this spread. And this was math review for a math test that we had, and I literally did this in the 5 minutes before the test started. Doodles and daily spreads, because I just wanted to use up some space. Because here's my very last page. I actually did some doodling directly on the page that said progress over it was calligraphy that said progress over perfection, but then I just completely hated how it looks. That's kind of ironic, perfection. So I taped this pretty scrapbook paper on top of it instead, and just used Sharpie to letter goodbye. So I couldn't think of anything to write. Yep. So that's the end of my second bullet journal. And here is my third one. So again, it's a Rodeo Web notebook, and I didn't think I mentioned this before, but it's the A5 size, and it's not great, like you can see. So here's my very first page, my key, and table of contents, because like Rydell Carroll, you're great and you are awesome for creating the bullet journal system, but this is a table of contents. It's not an index. And then Year at a Glance, my future log. And this was originally going to be my monthly spread for April, but I made this 5 squares across instead of 6. Yeah, so that was sad. So I just wrote this, moved on. Here's April spread. I still haven't put the washi tape here, which is what I normally do. Let me show you what I mean by that. Like here in this empty space, I just put the washi tape on top, which is what I do in the monthly spreads nowadays, like here and here. I still haven't done that yet because I keep on forgetting. And here's my tracker and blank memory spread. I just keep a post-it note on the spread itself throughout the month, so that I can write down anything that I want to include in the memory spread, just so I don't have to remember it all in my head. Lessons paid, well schedule. This is very sad. I completely screwed this up. I didn't leave enough room to actually complete the header. Wish list, blog post ideas, literal bloody hell, post planning and brain dump, spring break. You can see we only have a couple more days left, and I've barely done anything. It's really sad. Some emergency contacts, and I'm also a little sad of how this spread turned out because I messed up this banner. Dailies. I think no, those aren't. Okay, anyway, currently inked for my fountain pens. New York trip, editorial calendar, doodles, and I finally found my Pentel Sign brush pen, which I'd been looking for a couple months, I want to say. It says random good things from today, which is kind of like a gratitude spread, I guess. Gratitude log, but yeah, it's just random good things that happened in a day. And I want to do this. I'm going to try to do this as often as I can, but I don't actually know how often I'll do it. This Shuffle Play Letter Challenge on Instagram, I really want to do this. I completed this spread, but I don't know if I'm actually going to do this. It's a calligraphy challenge on Instagram hosted by Artsy Craftsy, Sarah Letters, and List Letters. It's a really cool idea, though. Your dailies. Guess the Song, which is a series I do on the Instagram stories for one of my other accounts on Orchestra Humor. It's musicals to listen to. Birthdays. I've finally made a birthday collection so that I don't have to... This is just going to be a lot easier to manage people's birthdays with. Here's Giant Room Clean, which is my new room clean spread, which I've actually gotten a lot of stuff done. I'm really proud of myself. I've gotten most of my closet stuff done. I have taken out probably about like 5, 6, 7 boxes and bags of just old clothes from my closet, and some of that stuff had literally been in my closet since we moved in this house, which was about 13 years ago. This is really pretty, I think. Yeah, in my opinion, I like how the spread came out. And this was I was gonna make this spread, but then I didn't leave enough room for the P in the word revamp. So yeah, I just made a new one. Oh, and that's the end of it. Yeah, so this is what I've done in my 3rd bullet journal so far, which I started in April. And I actually haven't done dailies in a couple of days because I've been too lazy to while I've been on spring break. Yeah, so there are a couple things. Where did my last, oh, here it is. Okay, looking for this. So there are a couple of things that I just want to talk about. So of things that have changed my handwriting and calligraphy, because in June, after school ended, I was like, hey, my handwriting absolutely sucks. So I practiced it, and now my handwriting is so much better. As you can see, like, this compared to this. This is from a couple days ago, and this is from the end of March 2016. Also, my calligraphy has improved, obviously, in the course of a year. Hopefully, I think I've gotten a lot better, and like I said, I have a blog post about that, about how it's changed throughout the year, and also, I have a lot more decoration. As you can see in this April monthly spread, compared to, for example, March's monthly spread. Now I have like a cohesive color scheme throughout the entire monthly spread, and I just add more calligraphy and decoration in general. And also the weekend spreads. So like I said, I don't have separate dailies for each day of the weekend. Now I just include it in like a big Friday plus Saturday and Sunday spread. And then in terms of things that have stayed the same, my key has pretty much stayed this exact same as it used to be when I first started, because before I actually set up my first bullet journal, I sort of brainstormed of all the things that I wanted to include in the setup, and that includes how I wanted the key to be like. Also, my basic monthly setups are pretty much the same because I still do a grid calendar because I just prefer grid calendars, plus the tracker, the monthly habit tracker, plus the monthly memories. So that's my basic monthly spread, which I do every month. And then screw-ups, because I still mess up a lot. Okay, because nobody is perfect, and unfortunately, as nice as it would be to be perfect, I still mess up a lot, and I make mistakes, and I scribble things out or use whiteout. It's inevitable. So I hope you enjoyed my my bullet journal flip through of the past year, from when I first started bullet journaling in April 2016 until now, April 2017. And yeah, check out my blog, ourjourneyinjournals.blogspot.com, and follow me on Instagram at ourjourneyinjournals. I normally don't do videos. I don't know if I'm gonna do many videos in the future. I don't really plan on incorporating it into my daily schedule of blogging and my Our Journey in Journals brand, but subscribe if you want to, because any future videos will be related to bullet journaling and calligraphy and stationery in general, because that's just what I love, and it's what Our Journey in Journals is all about, hence the name. So subscribe, like, comment, whatever. Bye, this was awkward to make. I'm sorry.